Hey, what's up? It's Comic95, the Savior. So for this video, I'm finally going to be showing you guys what makeup I use. I get asked this all the time. I've received so many comments, so many emails, etc. Mostly emails and Instagram messages for the most part. I think I've only had a few comments, but my channel is small, so for me it's a lot. So anyway, I want to give you guys advice for buying makeup in Japan if you have dark skin. Do keep in mind, obviously you can tell by looking at me, I am not dark skinned by American standards within the black community, but outside of the black community, when you go out into Asia, I have very dark skin in Japan, and yeah, so like people don't see the whole little colorism thing. For example, someone with dark skin looks like me because we're both ethnically black. So, back on subject. Obviously, I'm not a makeup artist. I do not do good makeup, as you can tell by looking at me right now, as well as other videos. Do not let the glowy skin fool you. I'm in the sunlight and I have on SPF lotion and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, I'm not a professional. I do not use all of the little setting sprays and translucent powders and things like that. So if you're looking for like professional advice and you know whatnot, I'm not the person to be watching. I'm simply answering a question that people have about what makeup I wear. I am not the person to go to figure out what shade you should buy and how to find your perfect shade, etc. You can most certainly find videos and pictures of me on Instagram in which I clearly look washed out and gray. So do not take my personal advice. I'm simply answering you guys' question and telling you guys what I wear and what I use. So obviously, I'm not going to show you how I put on my makeup because I'm wearing it right now and that would take forever. I spend about an hour doing my makeup every day. And also keep in mind, I'm living in Japan and Japanese women do not wear crazy, stenciled eyebrows and crazy winged eyes and eyeshadow and things like that. So we're not going to get into those products. If you do have dark skin, it's okay. You can, when I say dark skin, in this case, I mean very dark skin. You most certainly can still use other products such as lipsticks and eyeliners and things like that, but you will not be able to find a foundation even if it is a non-Japanese brand. I will tell you what products I use in Japan, so a lot of them will also not be Japanese products, but again, these are all products that I purchased within Japan and they're not from some type of import store. Similarly to America, we mostly sell European makeup. Japan is the same way. They mostly sell European and American makeup while they have their own Japanese brands. For example, makeup such as Lancome and Makeup Forever and L'Oreal in the US are not American companies to my knowledge, but we all use them every day and many of us don't even realize that these are actually European products. Well, Japan is the same way, except they're very much aware of what products are not theirs because they normally say USA, America, New York all over them. So anyway, before I make this video too long and lengthy, let's get started and I will show you what I use on my face. Okay, so first things first, whenever I'm taking off or about to apply new makeup, I always use this product, Bifesta if I recall. I should have added this in my disclaimers. I am horrible at pronouncing stuff. Excuse me, I just spit all over my screen. I'm just going to go with it. You're going to have to deal with my bad pronunciations. But anyway, Bifesta I believe it's called. I use this, it's a cleansing oil to remove my makeup as well as to prepare my skin for makeup again. I have very dry skin. It's really combination skin, but it acts more dry. I break out very easily if oil gets on my skin, but this works perfect. I have no acne when I use this product. It does not cause me to break out. And that's a big reason why I don't like wearing my hair natural. And then you guys like my hair curly. My boyfriend does too. He complains about me straightening it. But it causes my skin to break out and I personally just don't like how I look with curly hair. But we're not talking about hair in this video. So yeah, I use this as a pore cleanser. It literally like lifts all the crap out of your pores, which I get dirt buildup and crap a lot because I sweat easily wearing makeup and working at a school with dirty, germ-infested kids. That's bound to happen. It's very, obviously it's oil, liquidy consistency. Sorry, don't want to waste it, so I'm not going to show it. I'll have all of these products on my blog so you can see them, and I'll probably try to show them to you at the end of this video, what they look like in store, so you can also see the prices somewhat. But anyway, as far as moisturizing my skin goes, I use this Kanebo Dew brightening lotion, moist. So it's a moisturizing lotion basically. I put this on my face, and that is why my skin looks shiny in some of my videos, like right now, besides just the sun. But this is what the consistency is like. It's very watery and lightweight. It looks like cum, I know, just being real. But yeah, I love this stuff to death. It works very, very well. It makes your skin so soft and it makes it look shiny. And again, it does not cause you to break out I have acne prone skin and I have not had a single breakout since I've been using this. I love this stuff. You can buy it with a pump bottle, but it costs a little bit more, and I apparently bought all of them and they haven't restocked them, so I had to settle for this when I went to the pharmacy. Also, I should add, pretty much all of the makeup that I use came from the drugstore. I don't really buy expensive makeup here, even although it's expensive in comparison to America's standards. That say on average, makeup here is about $15 to $20, which is like Sephora-like prices to me, because normally drugstore makeup is like within the $1 to $10 or $12 range. That's like the absolute lowest inside of the cosmetic stores here. So let's move along. After I'm done moisturizing my skin, I like to use this Coffret Dior Moisture Glow Base UV. So this is SPF 13. I'm wearing all of this stuff right now, so I know that I don't need to, I guess, have all of this on, but am I sure? Maybe not. Okay. But yeah, don't worry, like it looks like it's too white for me or whatever, but it's fine. I'm wearing it right now. I also use this Maquillage Dramatic Skin Sensor Base as a primer. I do not recommend using any primer here in Japan, but I do recommend this one. I find that most Japanese primers, regardless of your complexion, they look very gray, like so gray, and they're so like thick, heavy, and white that like even a white woman with very pale skin, I feel will look bad on them. I have no idea why they make their formulas like that, but I have not come across a good one, although I have not obviously tried every brand, but every one that I have tried out has been bad, especially Kate. Kate probably has the worst primer in the world. After I am done, prepping my skin with lotion and removing all of the dirt and oils and whatnot, I use either this Maybelline Fit Me in shade number 35 Deep if I am tan, or I use this Ochre Beige Capillary concealer that I get from Daiso. So again, I bought this from the pharmacy. I forgot which one exactly, but they all pretty much sell this, and this came from Daiso. But yeah, I use these two to cover up my acne scars. I have a lot of acne scars on my face actually. I had really bad acne as a kid, which you can find those pictures on my blog in which I talk about that. Anyway, as far as highlighting goes, I use these two. I use this Pearl Pink highlighter as well as this Pearl White highlighter, which is what I'm wearing right now on my face. These both come from Daiso. They're only 100 yen, basically $1, $1 US. I love these two products, but just to show you what the little wands look like. If I have any like pimples on my face, I like to use these Crown Touch Me concealers, which I get these from the Can-Do dollar store, so it's 100 yen shop here in Japan. I use this peachy pink like color, and this one's like a green blue. I'm sorry, I don't see the actual shade names or numbers on them, but I use these two. I'm sorry, they're almost all out, so you can't really see, but I used the orangish one to cover like gray acne scars that I have. I have dark skin, I'm a black woman, so my acne scars are normally like a grayish black light color, or grayish brown. And I use this green blue one to cover my pimples, which I think this is universal, that white women also use this. I don't know, maybe white girls also use these peachy ones. I don't know, my white subscribers, let me know. I'm not really into makeup like that, so I don't know everything. I'm sorry for misspeaking. But anyway, moving along. As far as contouring goes, which I don't really do, I do slim down my nose a little bit. I have a very big nose, as you can see. I like to use these two. So again, I use the Pearl Pink highlight concealer thingy, and I use this brown concealer stick that I also got from the Can-Do shop. It's kind of faded, I can't find the number, but yeah, anyway, I absolutely love these to death. They're only 100 yen, and yeah, I get all of my concealers, highlighters from Daiso and the Can-Do shop, and you would never be able to tell. I think my skin looks very glowy and pretty nice, especially in the sunlight like right now. As for my foundation, that depends entirely based off how dark I am. With me being in the sun right now, I actually do have a little bit of a tan, but it's okay. My foundation is still looking okay in my opinion. I used Kate Secret Skin Maker Zero, the base 0 in shade number 05. This is what I'm currently wearing right now. This is a drugstore Japanese brand. I would say it's comparable to CoverGirl in the US. Don't really want to waste any product, kind of, but yeah, anyway, this is the foundation that I am wearing right now. As far as the Maybelline Fit Me goes, I'll show you guys what the foundations look like on my blog if you want to see them. I use Maybelline Fit Me in shade 330 Toffee if I get really dark, which is going to happen eventually over the summer because I will be spending a lot of time outside for field trips and having recess with my students. So I use this, and if it's too dark, because sometimes it is too dark for me, I will mix it with Kate because this is lighter. Or I will also use Revlon Colorstay in shade 370, excuse me, Revlon Colorstay in shade 370 Toast. So I also like to use this as well. So I use American brand products if my skin gets too dark, because then it becomes more expensive to buy a Japanese brand that actually has my shade, which you can use Shiseido, or an American brand, which is, I believe, American. Mac is another one, Mac Cosmetics, but obviously those cost more money. Do keep in mind the foundation in Japan is generally kind of expensive. It's about $15 is the lowest end you can normally find for a drugstore foundation, and then the highest end for drugstore foundations goes as high as $30 to $40, which that's comparable to what you would pay for something like Makeup Forever at Sephora or Ulta. So that is that as far as that goes. So yeah, I'm wearing Kate makeup right now is what I normally wear. Speaking of Kate, let's talk about lips. So I use a lot of different products on my lips. I am currently wearing these two. So right now what's on my lips is this Kate CC Lip Cream. I use this. This is what it looks like. It's a pinkish peach-like color, excuse me. I know it's really messy, but I use it a lot and that's why. And I also use this Kate Color Lip Tint Oil. So this is my favorite lip gloss. I'm wearing it on my lips right now in RD2, but I love this to death, you guys. I can gloss my lips forever with this stuff, but I cannot leave out my house without this. If for any reason I cannot afford it or I don't have it on hand, I will use Daiso products, and I will show you my alternatives for that. So as for my Daiso, alternative makeups that I use this Cancore pink lipstick. I don't see the shade name on it, but anyway, it's a very light peachy pink like color, which I've worn in a few videos. Depending on what type of girl you are, you might say, oh, this is too light for you, but I don't care, and I personally like the way that it looks on me. And I also use this pink lip gloss that's by Capillor as well. These are all Daiso products, 100 yen, so I use these. Or I will use Daiso's Juicy Red Lip Tint Balm. So I use this, and I'll pair it with their Juicy Red Clear Capillor lip gloss as well. Or I use this Hello Kitty lip gloss. I might have my information a little bit wrong, but if I recall, these Hello Kitty lip glosses are 200 yen. I forget the exact prices, but they both came from Daiso. You can't really tell, but this one's actually a little bit darker than this one. I don't know if yeah, they look like they're the same shade on camera, but they're not the same. Anyway, I use these two as alternatives. They feel very matte. They're not drying to your lips, but they feel very matte but look very glossy. I really like Kate's oil lip tint that I'm wearing because it leaves a very nice shade underneath. It costs more though, but to me it's totally worth it. And it lasts for a pretty good minute, especially for someone like me that likes to add layers of gloss and you like to apply it throughout the day. To me, it lasts for a very long time. I don't know the exact time frame because I generally buy more makeup before I run out, but I would say maybe lasts for a few months or so, even with me wearing it every single day. As far as my mascara goes, I like to switch between these two products. So right now I'm wearing Heroin Make Volume and Curl Mascara, super waterproof. It is very hard to remove, you guys, even with my oil cleanser, but that just shows you how good it is of a waterproof makeup. The wand doesn't look like anything special, but it is the best mascara I've ever used. I have practically no eyelashes and it looks like I'm wearing false lashes all the time. You can't really see. I want to like show you what my eyelashes look like, but it's kind of hard to do. I don't think you can really see how good it looks. But anyway, I'll try to like insert some other pictures so I can show you like what exactly does it do to my eyelashes. But anyway, this is a lot more expensive. I get this from the drugstore. As for my cheap alternative, I also use Cancore. This mascara is, you have to be very careful because they don't have labels on it, but it's curved. The curved one is really good. It makes your lashes look very voluminous and very long. It lengthens them, and this is only 100 yen if I recall. You can buy these at Daiso, so it's a very cheap alternative to have in your bag. This one is not waterproof though, and it does come off easily, but I think it looks very nice, especially if you layer it and you break some rules and choose to curl again after it's dry. Once again, I'm not a makeup artist. I know I do things you're not supposed to do, like mixing foundations, but I do it all the time. As I said, it's hard for me to find a foundation that really matches my skin here. So for example, even Kate. Like Kate, I feel like this actually looks really good on me, like what I'm wearing right now. But like if I try to buy like another Japanese brand besides Kate, it doesn't look good on me. Like they only have like 3 to 4 shades of makeup here, you guys, and normally they don't even look good on Japanese girls. They look very gray and whited out because girls here want to have a white complexion and look very ghostly. Like not white as in like white people, but like they look ashy, and I have no idea why girls like that. And it's really cheap of the makeup companies because all they have to do is manufacture 3 different shades. They do the same thing with pantyhose. There's only like 3 to 4 different colors, and you see girls that have like clearly much darker complexions that have, you know, ashy looking pantyhose on. So that is that. So moving along, I also like to use this Maquillage lipstick. I believe this is their Rouge Bar lipstick. I really love this. This is shade RD404, but I love this stuff. This is a newer product that they have, but I've worn this in some of my videos too, and I've worn it on Instagram before. You'll probably see me wear it again, as well as this Maybelline New York you know, lacquer lip pen. This is something that they do sell in America, but you can't buy it inside this pen format in the US, if I recall. This is the shade Crimson Red. I really love the rich color in this. It's very bright and very glossy, which if you're a dark skinned girl, you probably don't like to wear things like this because you've been told, oh, you're too dark for that, blah blah. But again, I personally think it does look good and complements my complexion, but everyone's free to wear whatever they want to wear. So if you don't like bright stuff, cool, good for you. Just telling you what I personally do wear. What else? Did I get everything? I think that is all, you guys. Oh, I forgot my eyeliner. So my eyeliner and for my eyebrows. I'm not someone that does the little crazy, like, you know, super big boxy eyebrow thing that, you know, all the girls are doing in the US, and the whole crazy contour, you know, darken my edges of my face type thing. That's not cool in Japan. You'll look like a freak if you do that, although there are of course some Japanese girls somewhere that's stealing it. I use this Media Eyebrow Pencil in the shade Black. I buy mine at Family Mart, but you can get them at the pharmacy as well. What else? So yeah, I don't always use this on my eyebrows, to be totally honest. I oftentimes use my liquid eyeliner from Integrate to do my brows. I know you're not supposed to do that, but I do it to be honest, and I know it shows. But I think it actually looks really nice. I have small eyes and I have small eyebrows, as my mother calls them, abbreviated eyebrows. And with that said, it does not look good if I were to have those huge square eyebrows. I don't even like them on other girls, but I respect that these are trends and that's what you girls are into, especially young people. But anyway, I like this Integrate pen, this liquid eyeliner. I think it's very precise. It makes it really easy to line your eyes, especially if you have hooded eyes like how I do. My makeup is not the best today, but you can watch some of my other videos and see that it looks a little bit better normally. But this is what I like to use on my eyes and my eyebrows. But yeah, you see my eyebrow. Maybe you don't want to see it, but yeah, so that's that. I think I kind of showed you guys everything then. I think that should answer all of you guys' questions. So yeah, for those of you wondering, once again, basically the products that you normally see on my mouth are, or on my face too, is Kate. I use Kate's Secret Skin Maker Zero, the base 0 in shade number 05, and I use Kate's CC lip cream, as well as Kate's lip tint oil. I'm currently wearing all 3 of these on my face. As for how I get my skin looking shiny, glowy, healthy, whatever, it is obviously sunlight going on right now, but you've seen my videos in which I'm talking in the dark, and what I use is this Dew Canable, I believe it's pronounced, you know, brightening moisturizer lotion. And more recently, I started using this a few months ago, Maquillage Dramatic Skin Sensor Base. It's supposed to match your skin complexion. So, yeah, I guess that's that. I hope I answered your question. You can stay tuned, and at the end of this video I will show you what some of these products look like in store. If you would like more information, please leave a comment down below and I will try to answer your more specific questions. I'm not sure if my blog post will be done by the time I upload this video, but I plan on having it done, and if it is and when it is ready, the link will be down in the description box below and possibly in the comments as well. You can read there for more information on my 2 cents on Japanese cosmetics, but I will say that Japanese makeup, in my opinion, is overrated and overpriced. You can find much better products in Europe and in the US. I do not think it's worth it to splurge and buy Japanese products. So if you're trying to buy something online from overseas, you guys, don't do it. If I were to be living in America, I don't think I would use any of this stuff. I would probably stick to products in America, with the exception of Kate. I really do like Kate's line. Everything they have is great, except I'm not a big fan of their primer. But maybe if I tried a more expensive one, I don't know if they even have a more expensive one or different versions. Just from what I've seen, I did not like their primer. But everything else that I've tried from Kate has been amazing. They don't have a lot of different shades, so girls. So if you have very pale skin or very dark skin, you are not going to be able to find makeup here in Japan, and definitely not from Kate. If you do have very pale skin though, you actually can buy makeup if you go to a real department store such as Sogo, and you can go to the Mac store or Shiseido, who do sell, you know, different makeups to actually match your complexion. The whole complexion, you know, shade foundation match thing is not a thing in Japan. Girls don't really care about that. They just care about trying to, you know, have nice cute colored lips and, you know, big eyes, etc. They're not really concerned about their makeup and foundation matching their skin complexion and tone like how we are in America. It's not really a big thing here. You don't really hear girls complain or talk about that. There aren't a lot of shade finder type products even with inside of pharmacies and drugstores and things like that. It's just not a thing. However, it is a market. If you go to the department store, they capitalize on both foreigners and Japanese women who want to really look airbrushed and nice if you have the money to spend on buying more expensive foundations, which I sometimes do like to buy these products. Normally I'm a girl that prefers to use MAC, or I use Makeup Forever. But when it comes to cheaper stuff, I absolutely love Maquillage and I love Kate. They're my 2 favorite. As far as, you know, like eye makeup goes, Heroin Make has the absolute best mascara. I have not tried their eyeliner yet, but I would like to do so. So yeah, that's that. I hope you found this video to be useful, helpful. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comments down below, or you can send me an email in regards to this. Please check out my blog and watch the entirety of this video before you ask any questions, because I probably already answered it. Other than that, I would really appreciate it if you would follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I have a Snapchat as well. The links for everything are down in the description box below, or you can see them at the end of this video as well. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.
電車が参ります。黄色い点字ブロックの内側までお下がりください。The first train, bound for Shinagata, will soon arrive at track number 2. Please stand behind the yellow fixed lines for safety.
Thank you for watching.